This is the last episode.
I wanted to name. So I made an. Oh, face. It's not fading out. Okay, I hate when this happens. Where the fade out.
Oh, are you gonna explain the thing?
What?
The thing we were talking about right for the podcast?
No, I want to talk. No. I want to talk about how I made a new Instagram account.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about the thing.
No, I made a new personal Instagram account because I wanted to have like a more professional one. So it's just at Fieldstone Studios if you want to follow that. If not, I don't care. But I thought about like, what if I name it Audio Sanchez? And then I looked it up and that was already taken.
Oh, okay. That's a bummer. I'm like, that's pretty good actually. You should have taken it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should put like a weird like S lowercase a and then uppercase N, and then that would have probably gotten it. Like I used to do for the Xbox gamer tag days.
Yeah.
It's like I want to be Majin Vegeta, but it's like a bunch of X's and stupid numbers.
People would do that even if it wasn't taken.
Because it was cool, man.
Yeah, that was my Xbox name.
They put phase in their fucking gamer tag.
So it was still Awesome McGee like everything else is, but it was spelled capital A, capital W, capital E, lowercase s, I think an actual O.
As opposed to like a phantom O.
No, it was a 0. It was a 0 and then M-E.
Like Mega Man 0?
And then M3 and then M-G-E-E.
You're a monster.
But those E's at the end were capital. Yeah. But no, I wanted to make because of audio. I wanted to name it Audio Sanchez because one, my last name is Sanchez, and two, I like the man Claudio Sanchez, the lead boy of CoD and Cambria.
See, I got that was more the reason why than just your last name.
Yeah.
So but at the same time, the reason I thought it was a good name, because like Dirty Sanchez, but with audio.
Yeah. It works on many levels. And I thought it would have been good, but someone already has it. Whatever.
Ask them for it, like people do on Twitter.
I know, I should. That's
and
right.
Just steal it from them. When you get enough of that clout, you got to spend it at the Twitter store. Yeah. And you just buy usernames.
I'll just go to @Jack. I'll call him up. Be like, hey, @Jack. No, @Jack. He's the
guy
owner,
from the guy from You Don't Know Jack?
The owner of Twitter.
The sheriff of Twitter. Yeehaw.
His handle is @Jack. Jack Dorsey?
Oh, yeah.
His handle is @Jack.
He hasn't left the fire that is Twitter.
He won't. He's the reason for most of it.
Yeah, I know. It's like
he enjoys a lot of it.
You can't jump off this car that doesn't work anymore. Gotta keep driving it.
Like I still remember back in the Milo days when he was important. And like I think he like personally wanted Milo gone. So like that was like that was like not the first, that definitely wasn't the beginning of their downfall of getting rid of that boy.
That's when Twitter got even worse.
It definitely was
Was Twitter ever good?
Yeah. Good.
Okay, was it ever good when you were on the platform?
Yes.
When you finally got there, was it actually good?
Yeah, I got in like junior year of high school. So that was
What year was that?
That was like 2013.
Because no one likes Twitter, but everyone has
2012,
one.
2013.
Like I look at Twitter occasionally just to look at certain people, but I refuse to make one.
Fair.
Because fuck, no one is happy when they have a one.
Yeah, no, Twitter makes me extremely angry, especially for me because I follow people who
that have opinions, like every human, but they say them.
But here's the thing: I follow multiple of different opinions, not just because I like to see multiple opinions on things, but two because I like a lot of people, like entertainment people, like comedians and actors and such. But
strippers, prostitutes,
but exactly, and they're all usually opposite of my politics, and so it's very
I don't know why I just love the idea of like picking up like a prostitute or whatever, and it's like, what you've all red or blue. If it's the wrong color, you just drive away.
Yes.
Because that's what modern America is now.
It is. I had this experience with
a prostitute. Yeah. Yesterday. I had this on Veterans Day.
Pretty much. Thank you for your service. Prostitutes. Also veterans, I guess. No, I had this.
You can hang on that fucking tree. Yeah, I know, I'm not pulling you off.
I was like,
either the branch will crack under your own weight, or you will die there.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think he's gonna help me.
No, I'll hold your legs to speed it up, like you do in the good old days.
Appreciate it.
Back in the good old days of 1776.
No, I Fallout 1776. That's why it's called 76, by the way.
Because they hang 76 people every day live.
Live. They hang 76 prostitutes live.
Fuck.
Live on Twitch.
It's fucking dark. Me when it used to be called, what was the fucking monkey website? We switched to something else when they. What the fuck was the other website?
Justin TV?
Yeah, when I had the fucking monkey.
Oh,
because that would be on there.
Yeah.
And then people go, "What the hell?" And they report it to the fucking police.
You're correct.
That happened. People died on that fucking website.
That's what made them want to switch mostly. Because like, oh, Justin TV is the site
it's
that people
a
die.
Nightmare.
It's where people die. So therefore, we have to change the name.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this happened to me like the other day, and because I work in a lot of places in Hollywood every once in a while, and I was helping out doing a gig. And I
feeding the prostitutes their hay.
In
the stable.
Yeah, petting them,
petting their coats, keeping them shiny,
giving them water.
The crack when he said water was like ungodly scary.
Water.
Just giving them water.
And some politics was brought up by one of the engineer guys.
Oh no, Knuckles saying oh no.
And I think he literally said, I won't say his name obviously, or even what this gig was, because no. But he said, why hasn't anyone killed Trump already? Like, he needs to die. Like, honestly, like, that guy should die. And then I said, like, I mean, maybe not. And then he just looked at me like, quick head turn, eyes staring into my soul.
Why would you ever engage a human being like that?
And then he was like, what do you mean he shouldn't die?
Yeah. You've already lost for even...
I know. There's
like, you've already lost the duel, or not even duel, just like the idea exchange. So why... Because I've run into those people when I was but a middle school lad, because I talked to adults as a middle school lad.
Yeah, don't we
because all my relatives were adults at that point.
Everyone would Jesus Christ. I'm gonna not.
A word?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you could just tell you, it's like, you'd just be like, no, I'm not even gonna comment on this because it's not worth my time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or my life.
But the problem is the conversation, you kind of like I can tell, like, they were trying to get me into the conversation. And this has happened before where, like, they'll talk about politics. And then if I'm not part of the conversation, I'm out. Like, that's fine. I get it.
Have you ever heard of this thing called lying?
I don't do that.
Because it was invented by Liar Lyerson himself. Mm-hmm. It's the Swiss Army knife of social obligations and social tools.
I don't lie. That's my biggest thing that I do. Like,
Honest Abe over here.
No, like, literally, the last year, I've yet to tell a lie.
I like it. Like, you recorded, like, did I lie today?
I do think about it a lot.
It's too much.
It's fucking hard. Dude,
okay. Have you ever heard of things like omitting the truth?
I know what you mean. No, yeah. I could.
Because there are times where it is necessary to keep I want to go home,
Trust me, I've had these thoughts. I've had this.
You work with humans all the time. You understand that people are stupid.
I work in Hollywood people. I work inside of Hollywood people. And I'm a prostitute.
They go inside people now?
I mean, they
fucking Osmosis Lewis over here.
Yeah, man.
Okay, you're Ozzy. Who's your Drix? Is it like amphetamines? It's Xanax.
Yeah, probably Xanax. I mean, I use Zoloft.
It'd be called Ozzy and Xavier. It's for Xanax.
Cool. All right.
What if they made Ozzy and Tricks, but for rappers and weed,
What if it was Ozzy and Lil Xan, but it was actually Lil Xan?
And he was actually dead. It was them exploring their body, and it's an anti-drug PSA movie, and it's really uncomfortable.
Speaking of exploring her body, so we're talking about this. So yeah, no, I've had this exact like argument in my head of just like, okay, if politics ever come up in like this, do I lie? Do I keep quiet? What do I do? And so I had to come to the realization, like, no, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I say what I think. I don't care.
Yeah, because generally you probably shouldn't care.
Yeah.
But then there are people where you should pretty much care because it's not worth the trouble or danger.
Yeah.
But you gotta mess up a couple times to realize who the fuck those people are.
Pretty much. And I mean, he walked like he walked away via, and one of his friends and like our friends, whatever, kind of was there and was like, yeah, man, he's like that. Like I told him that my thoughts of the Trumpy boy, and he was like, yeah, I disagree, but that's fine. Like he was cool, but
he was a human.
Yeah, he was a human, but then he was like, yeah, our ex-friend over there, not ex-friend, like
we just divorced right now. We're signing the papers right now.
I mean, friend.
Here's a prenup. I get like this. I get this record. He gets this one.
Friend in quotation mark X was
EX.
Yeah, I'll just say friend B. How about that? Friend B.
Friend adjacent.
Friend adjacent just can't handle politics because he gets too mad. He literally, I mean, when someone starts a conversation pretty much says, why hasn't anyone killed Trump yet? Like, I don't care where you stand on politics. That's an extreme.
That's a red flag. I'm scared. What kind of person are you?
Because like, man, whatever. I don't want to.
People get angry, but when people get mad over shit like that. They get mad over a non-prompt and then the prompt is to die.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, hold on. Can we like back this up for like a second?
Please, yeah. All right, speaking of outrage, I just want to start with the zombie garbage. Hey guys, this is the last episode of the podcast, and I want to talk about zombies for a second. You know, Call of Duty Zombies, the thing I never talk about.
Ow! Fuck!
It'll hurt.
I'm getting the crackles back again.
You're welcome.
And that fucking scream was when the crackles came back.
So that will hurt your ears and possibly the audiences, but probably not because I'll have.
Someone popped a bunch of fucking bubble wrap in my ears.
How about this? It'll sound loud, but it won't be loud to you guys. So there you go. It'll actually be the same dB as everything else because I'm gonna compress shit of it.
Fucking talk about your Hollywood, the drama that happened over the weekend.
No, I want to talk about.
That's part of it. So put it all in one.
What?
And the thing you're talking about the ex-dev shit, that drama. Put it all together.
Yeah. So last week I talked about how Call of Duty Zombies Black Ops 4, but Call of Duty Zombies 4 Black Ops 4 is a goddamn nightmare because it crashes all the time on PS4. And I was talking about on PC, it doesn't seem to be affecting me that much, but it definitely is affecting most people. Especially the YouTuber known as Mr. Raffle Waffles, the biggest Call of Duty Zombies
big
YouTuber.
Community, part of the pillar of the community.
Yeah, he's like the pillar of the community. He is literally like he is taking all the bullets for us that like, yeah, he could be ruining his relationship with Activision, but he doesn't care. He wants his game to be better. So I like everyone go give that boy support, Mr. Raffle Waffles, because God, he's a goddamn saint.
I think that picture of that Marine taking bullets.
Yes, that picture has been used on the subreddit.
Yeah, I'm like, that has to be used. It's so modern. Like people using the fucking picture.
Exactly what he's been doing.
Thank you, Mr. Raffle Waffles, for serving our country.
Yeah, thank you, Veterans Day. He's British too. That's fun.
Yeah, so he served our country.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Give me a drink. Get it served me.
Oh, you're fired. Out of my office.
All right. So
what do you write for Family Guy?
My name is
what?
Cool. So fuck. So this week, more shit show happened. More of a shit show. Bigger shit.
I thought you meant Morph, the X-Men character. This one's for you, Morph.
This is for you, Morph. Shout out to Morph one time. Thank you for serving our country.
That would be an
Morph.
amazing DJ tag. Like, you know, fucking Metro Boomin has his.
No.
Oh, I want mine to be fucking this one's for you, Morph, but it's from the cartoon. Shout out the fucking Fox Kids cartoon. This one's for you, Morph.
Open every concert with shout out to Morph one time.
Because everyone's gonna fucking talking about Morpheus from fucking Matrix.
All right, so yeah, more shit.
A week happened and things happened. Big time.
On the subreddit
for Zambos,
on the Call of Duty Zombie subreddit, a man by the username, what was it? Call of Nobody
Uncle
Cares.
Buck. It
was Call of Nobody Cares.
That's pretty good.
He made that account that day, I believe, because he was a Call of Duty. He was a dev at Treyarch. He specifically worked on quality assurance for Easter eggs. So that's he also apparently on his own words he said that he found the most errors out of any other dev for the Easter eggs. So he has a good track record of finding shit, and he was a good dev. Like he got fired. This is according to him. He made this long post saying how he had he was scheduled to break, right? Like everyone's scheduled to break. And but you have to, for context for video game industry, first of all, don't ever work for a video game company ever, because you will burn. They will burn you. And as soon as you're burned out, they'll get a new person to replace you.
That's entertainment in general, but especially games. Because there's no protections for you.
Yeah.
They got those for people in Hollywood and some music industry.
Treyarch is a team of like 400 people, and there's millions eager, to take your spot.
Someone will take your spot. It's the tech industry problem of like, oh, well, you can work 70 hours a week and you're exhausted.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yeah, they don't care.
Someone else from India or China will take your job for you.
All right. So the boy Call of Duty Cares was scheduled to break, and then he goes on that break, and apparently while he was on that break, they changed his break time. And so when he comes back, his manager or whatever says, "Why did you leave? You weren't scheduled to break right now." And he said, "Oh yeah, I am. It says it right here." And he's like, "Oh no, that changed." And then they fired him right there. That was his words.
That already sounds hard to believe.
Yeah, definitely.
For a company that big, but
it's out. I'm sure something like that might have happened. We don't know. We've only had from him. So I can't speculate too much on Treyarch's ethics for firing this guy. Odds are, I don't know. I have no idea. But he decided to do an AMA on the subreddit, and people went fucking crazy as Call of Duty Zombie fans would, as any video game fan would, really. And man, we're right when we're getting good. Yeah, crap, whatever. So yeah, he did an AMA. People asked him questions, and he answered all of them to the point where this is now considered, I believe, the biggest leak ever for like video game stuff. He leaked the. He told everyone all the remaining Easter eggs that are unsolved for the 4 maps, like every single one, and how to do them, including Easter eggs that are no longer in the game and Easter eggs that are completely useless. He told us how the DLC season's going to work. He told us what the next map's going to be. He told us, what else did he tell us? He told us, here's one. He told us the explanation for Jug, because we all know that, and he pretty much confirmed that like what I've been saying too, like the game was in development for a year, and then Activision came and said, make a new game, and they had to scrap everything. He confirmed that. And so remember when this game was coming out, and I was talking about how they got rid of Jug, and I thought that was a cool thing. And their explanation, and I agreed with his explanation, was that everyone just gets Jug, and it makes it, instead of having 4 perks, you really have 3 because everyone just gets Jug. So if we take away Jug, it makes you strategize your perk loadout more, which is fair, makes sense to me. However, we found out that was a goddamn lie, and the reason why Jug was taken out of the game is because they couldn't figure out a way to make it work with armor because Blackout added armor.
That makes more sense, actually.
Yeah.
We couldn't figure out how to program without it fucking crashing, so scrap it. That happens all the time in games.
Yep.
It's like, why is this feature not in the game, or why is it removed?
Totally. I know.
It's because it caused so many problems, the game would not come out when we wanted it to.
It totally makes sense. Yeah. However, Treyarch fucking lied to us.
Because people wouldn't be happy with that.
Fair, but like...
People who don't understand or care about the game industry would be mad.
Yeah. You're right.
They wouldn't understand, so like, why? They would go, then fix it.
Yes.
And the answer is, we tried, that's why it's not there.
Here's the thing. Before the game even came out, they did fix it. Because once they realized, if we have the armor on a separate bar, instead of adding to your health, it's a separate, I don't even know, it's a separate string. I don't know what the actual term is. I haven't coded in a minute. But it's a separate part of the coding where instead of just your health bar getting more health, it's a separate bar getting more armor on top of that. And so once they figured that out, they could have theoretically put Jug back in, and they just never did. So there's that. There's more though. Like you can, if you want to find all the leaks,
they're gone.
No.
I'm on the Reddit. They're gone.
No. You can find them. Trust me, they're online.
No, I mean like on the official thread, they're all gone. Every post was deleted.
Oh, okay.
The fired from Treyarch Zombies EE team. Yeah, that's all gone.
Oh yeah, no, that's gone. His posts are gone.
That's what I mean. His posts are gone.
I'll explain that. Okay, so yeah, his posts are gone. However, the actual leaks are not. You can find.
Well, yeah, because people take screenshots, but still, like his are gone.
The one that he posted himself. I remember someone actually posted. Maybe this is gone too, but someone posted all of the things that he said, and in a nice.
Probably on someone's Twitter, like someone has it too.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on Twitter. Twitter, it's always for leaks, Twitter's like the best place for some reason. Besides like. Whatever. But so yeah, he leaked everything, and Treyarch came after him. Obviously, threatened to sue him
for slander in case because for all we know that was fake, and they're like, why would you spread fake things about us?
They didn't. Because
they can do that. They're totally in the rights to do that.
But they are actually pressing charges for breaking NDA,
which is a big no-no.
That is a big no-no. This boy's fucked.
Where was that found?
I do not know.
That's what I want to know.
But
who found out that was happening?
But that definitely is what's happening. He definitely did get the charges are pressed against him for breaking an NDA. We don't know court dates or anything because our legal system takes forever. But whatever, that definitely going through. So this boy is messed for a minute. Like his life is, that's not a thing you do. But it was a lot. He exposed a lot of the like mismanagement in the company and like how having and this is something that like I've been talking about for a while, and a lot of people in the community also talk about, like having Activision and Treyarch like that, Activision and then dev team, that relationship has never been good for Call of Duty. It's always it's always the dev team wanting to do cool things and then Activision saying no, or Activision wanting to do dumb things and the devs saying why, and the Activision says, too bad, you have to do this. Which is pretty much what Blackout was. Because I don't think Treyarch wanted to do Blackout. They didn't want to do. They already started the game was different. They wanted to do a campaign.
They were making another game.
They were making another game, and Activision said, nope, to be competitive, we have to have a battle royale. Do this instead. And I guess then this guy just kind of confirmed more of that garbage of that toxic relationship between the publisher and the actual developers.
Yeah. Which nothing new, but it's just it's just like another reminder of it.
Yeah, just another reminder. And so, like I said, if you want to find more leaks, you can.
The summary of what it was, I have it on VG247. Like they pulled up. So yeah, the first bullet point is DLC 1.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Do we want to spoil? Actually, I don't think I want to spoil on the podcast.
Because on this, I couldn't find the whole thing of him getting sued. I haven't found that yet.
Oh, okay.
I just found that the posts are down.
Got it.
And it could be just like the thing where people were mad about the leaks for Smash being fake, even though like.
No, these are definitely real. Here's how we know it's real. Well, how we're pretty sure it's real is
well, one of them just happened.
Exactly.
I just saw that.
And there are theories that this has been the guy that's been leaking everything this whole time because Black Ops 4 has had a lot of stuff leaked. And so people think that it was him this whole time and he's just been mad at Treyarch for a while and this was his last straw. And so he just said fucking expose everything. That's probably what it was. And it was because remember before this game came out, there are so many leaks. Like every week there's something about the development of this game. And so and I remember them saying that they're theorizing that it's probably a QA tester. And so now we know, hey, a QA tester comes out and leaks everything. It might have been him this whole time. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, he in the list of questions that he answered. One of them, he talked about upcoming DLC, including a free Nuketown DLC for multiplayer. He explained that it's going to come out on Tuesday, November 13th, and it'll be on PS4 first, and a week later it'll be on everyone else. And that is 100% true today, as of November 13th, Tuesday.
The one that's really fucked up, but I've kind of suspected for the past couple of years on the way like developers and studios watch streamers is the quote that State Studio only gave a shit when big streamers' game crashed.
Yes.
And that makes that's a thing that I've always suspected, unfortunately.
Yeah, so that's another thing. So Milo addressed this, and he made a video, Milo, not Yiannopoulos. The Mr. Raffle Waffles. His name is Milo. That makes my life fun because I know 2 Milos now.
I know 3 Milos that are popular for their own things.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's not a common name. Why are there so many Milos? I guess it's a common name.
Yeah, it's stupid idiot head.
Man, there's so many Mohammeds around. I don't know why.
A lot of Johns, too.
A lot of Johns. I just say Muhammad because that's like the most popular name in the world.
It is, but I'm trying to think of like another common one that is like Muhammad John.
John Brandon.
Is that's not a common name.
I don't know.
That wasn't the Bible. Was it?
Brand the Builder?
No, Brandon.
No, Brand the Builder from Game of Thrones.
Fuck you. It's not real.
He built the wall.
It doesn't come from the name Brandon. It comes from fucking brand cereal that you eat that makes you poop good.
Brand of cereal that makes you only brand cereal can make you poop good.
More like brand of stool.
Brandon Stool. My favorite video game character. My favorite Game of Thrones character.
Game of Toes.
Game of Toes.
The fuck are we talking about?
Where were we? What were we talking about? The
Activision can suck my nuts.
Oh yeah. So
as usual,
the streaming thing. So yeah, Milo made a video, like a 40-minute video, pretty much saying everything about the leaks that he saw. He stopped,
do better.
He stopped looking after a while.
He spent 40 minutes to say do better.
Pretty much, but it was. Yeah,
but you know what I mean. Like, that was the message they got was do better.
But more than that, it was like, hey, Milo was saying it's like I've been playing Destiny 2 for this last week. I've been playing more. He's saying I'm the biggest zombie YouTuber on YouTube. And I'm playing more Destiny 2 than your game.
I'm playing your other Activision game with microtransactions in it.
Yeah. So fix your shit. Well, here's another thing that I'm mad about that they haven't released yet is the factions. I don't know if you know this. CoD Zombies is supposed to have factions. They announced this.
Was they multiplayer have factions?
No.
Because they started having those in what? Like Advanced Warfare had them? It was like you pick this faction, you get like this ammo or whatever.
This is a feature that is not in the game.
It's been that was taken from like Titanfall and Halo have had that too.
Yeah,
like,
they said it was going to be in the game and it's not in the game. They haven't announced. There's no roadmap because the plan originally
doesn't exist anymore now. It seems like with all the shit they've had to fix.
Yeah.
Everything's on fire.
I think it'll still be the same.
But like they can't give you an updated one yet from like it seems like all the things they've been working on behind the scenes.
Well, I mean like for DLC or like how the DLC works, they haven't even explained that.
Yeah, because they should and they're supposed to.
They should explain that. They haven't explained, hey, this feature that we promised you, where is it?
Where is it?
It's been a month. We don't see it yet. So that should be explained. I'll say this though, as of today, as of this game coming out, out of the Nuketown update coming out, there was a huge patch today. And there's been more patches in the last week, like a lot of patches. But today, especially, there were 60 crash fixes for zombies. Over 60, I think. And that's not a joke. There are 6 like all named because Treyarch said on their. I don't know if I talked about it last week, but there was a post that they said that we're going to be more transparent about our patch fixes and the exact details of what's being fixed and what we have left to fix. And so they're being very specific of every single time that the game will crash, why it's crashing, and how they fix it. Or not how they fix it, but that it's fixed. So like it's like patch fix number 42. Fix an error where if you open the mystery box while having this gun out and turn around in a weird way, the game crashes. Like, so they're trying their best. Like Treyarch is definitely, they're doing better than they were. They are listening. And it does suck that like they only care when big YouTubers talk about it. But I mean, I will say when you have a game like Call of Duty, I don't know what a better way to gauge how your game is doing than that. You know what I mean?
That's what sucks because you essentially are forced to create representatives.
Yeah.
And that fucking sucks.
And that's why they've been kind of sponsoring these YouTubers is like, we know you're kind of working for it at this point, so we'll give you the game early.
But they have a subreddit already. They have forums. They have a Twitter that people at and talk to.
They could easily talk. That's the thing. They could do this from themselves. Like
they could try.
It should be.
But they could just not.
Because the way it should be and the way like the first thing that comes to mind is Division and how they're doing it now. They didn't at first.
Well, everything Ubisoft does now.
Yeah, everything Ubisoft does now. It's direct.
They listen to streamers and stuff, but still, it's like they listen to everybody.
It's direct to consumers. Like the Division will like every month.
For Honor had that big thing. The expansion just came out that changed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they'll make a little live stream, 30-minute live stream from a lot of games do this now. The Nintendo can do this now, kind of like with their directs for the Smash. Like,
well, like Splatoon does like blog stuff. Where like, okay, this patch is gonna have this in it. Here's what's like here. Like, okay, like, we're having a patch for Splatoon 2. The details on the website, but they're all here. Go look at them.
Really? If Treyarch can just like, I know this sounds silly, but like, it's not though. They could make like a list. They can make a comprehensive, survey of how your game crashed. If your game crashed, how it crashed, what you were doing. It could be very detailed and very monotonous.
That's QA's fucking job. That's what they pay those people
but here's the thing.
Shitty money to do 12 hours a day.
Here's the thing though. We're past the way it should have been. We're past that. This game is out it's been out for a month and it's still broken. It's way past just leaving it to your developers because I'm not saying it's their fault. I feel like it's more Activision's fault for pushing this game coming out too early and then pushing it the way that's where my blame is personally. But that being said, the developers
and there was talk of shitty management at the studio as well.
When you have a team of 400, it's gonna be hard to manage well.
Like, but if management is bad at their job,
exactly, it's just makes
or
it
just
worse.
does bad decisions, like it doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't. And so I think it's it's not far fetched to say, you know what, fuck it, we'll just outsource to the community, and we like that.
Well, that's not what they're going to do.
I know it's
every
not.
Game already does that. Look at Battlefield 4.
What do they do?
That game didn't work on PC correctly for over a year.
You are correct, and that game is amazing now.
They delayed the DLC for months and months and months.
I do remember
because it didn't work.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they got to. It got to that low.
But here's the thing.
On the PC build of Battlefield, I still can't believe that happened.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I still can't believe it.
You know what's funny, too? I can't believe that happened, and I can't believe how they turned it around. I play Battlefield 4 more than any Battlefield right now. Like, I have more hours in Battlefield 4 than I do in, I think, Battlefield 3 at this point.
Like, this is nothing new. What's going on with Call of Duty is nothing new.
It's nothing new. It's new for Call of Duty.
But it's never been to this extent for a Call of Duty game.
Because here's the thing.
And it's for the series that people give more of a shit about in the community.
That's the thing, yeah. This is the series that we
It's the one you don't expect the fuck ups for.
Yeah, it's the one that I...
Well, that and the fucking Battle Pass greed is insane, too.
We could talk about the microtransactions thing.
It's scummy.
It's scummy, but...
The grind is shitty, the rewards are terrible.
I can't even... Again,
and that's a bummer as well. It's a shitty topping on the shit sandwich that everyone's being fed.
It's one of those things that I feel like people could stomach if the other problems weren't there. Because
it's not a good thing, but there's so much there that's like already not good.
Because the microtransactions to me just is an evolution of the shittiness that has already been there.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah.
It's not helping.
It's like, oh, it's microtransactions in there. Bad microtransactions in Call of Duty. Yeah, we knew this. We've known this for years now.
But this one's pretty bad. Looking at it, like it's worse than what they've ever done.
It definitely is worse. And this
one should also be yelled about the community, but they're too busy like yelling at every other small fire.
Yeah, there's too many fires to put out. Literally.
In every mode, people are complaining.
Yeah.
Except for Blackout.
Blackout's getting really good.
Blackout seems to be the one, for some reason, the one where they sell you the most microtransactions and the one they push for marketing seems to be getting the most attention. Huh?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah,
Fuck's sake.
It's the most balanced. I'm still
because they put the most men on it because they want this the one to do the best, so they can sell you the most shit afterwards.
I play a lot.
It's fucking gross.
That's
not all the devs' fault. That's a business fucking thing.
No, that's everyone.
But it makes me really bummed because it's exactly what I expected like when they announced it.
Yeah,
that this one's gonna get the most attention because fuck it it's gonna make us the most money.
It sucks,
and that sucks ass for people like you.
It sucks for me because, and I'll say this and then we'll move on, because it sucks for me because Call of Duty Zombies is like pretty much the thing that has kept me into Call of Duty.
And there are a lot of people that's the only thing they really think they stick around for.
I mean, look, I like the multiplayer a lot.
Well, now, like more than ever, you've enjoyed it a lot more.
Yeah,
but for a lot of people like you, it's like, no, I buy this for the
really, and also like one of the reasons that I've been playing more multiplayer than zombies lately is not because it's broken for me. It's more of just like there's more to do. Like there's not really as much to do on zombies right now because there's no like reward system for doing anything quite yet. Once that's out, I'm sure I'll grind through zombies.
Wait, there's not even like the level up stuff for zombies?
There's level up and camos and stuff like that. But I don't feel like I really did it with Black Ops 3.
Wasn't the same? Yeah, it was the same with the last game, right?
Yeah, exactly. I really did it with Black Ops 3 and then action was deleted it all. But whatever, that was my fault. I already did the grind of, all right, use the shittiest gun for the easiest map and then just sit around in the first room and get headshots.
You're burnt out a little bit.
For 30 rounds. I'm tired of that. And you know what I mean? I'm waiting. The factions thing would have been more stuff. Just stuff for me to do.
Do they even have like the challenges stuff they used to have of like, hey, community do this thing?
Yeah, there's no community challenges yet, but there are individual challenges and they're really fucking hard. They're just like, get 900 headshots in a row in this room or something. It's fucking ridiculous. What was I saying? Oh, so it sucks the way zombies is being treated, and it's been like this forever. I mean, remember how Call of Duty Zombies started? It started. Here's what's funny: the day after that shit show happened was World at War's 10-year anniversary.
Wow,
it's just like the worst timing for this.
I was talking about that game too. That game's still pretty good.
It's the worst timing for this because it all we all remember just. Call of Duty Zombies started out as a side thing that came out that they put in like 2 months before the game.
Yeah, they had about 2-3 months before, and they had time. They just kind of put the mode together and had it finished before the game came out.
Yeah, they pretty much
before it shipped to gold, they finished it.
Most of the people working on World at War didn't even know that Zombies was in it because it was happening so quickly.
And there's such a big team. It was like, what is this?
There was no Zombies team yet.
Yeah,
that wasn't a thing.
It was a map that was just a reused building from the multiplayer and single player maps.
The asset for the animation for the zombies was simply a modified movement of modified animation of someone burning alive.
Yeah, and the gore is the same from when you kill somebody in multiplayer.
Yeah, the sound effects and all that. It's all it is.
The more it evolves, the more problems it has.
And so because of the way it started, because it started as like a hey devs, or it's like hey Treyarch, can we make this please? And they're like fine, whatever. But you have fun over there, right? And the problem is.
That's not going to last forever. No way. That's the bummer.
Treyarch has not moved, and I don't know if it's Treyarch, I don't know if it's Activision, I don't care whose fault it is. The team that is making these Black Ops games still have the mentality of, oh, you have fun with your zombies game over there. We're going to deal with the multiplayer and the thing that people actually care about. Because it still feels like we're being shafted. And we are. And it sucks because this year especially, Jason Blundell said over and over again, it's like, this is the first time where like, the devs and like Treyarch and Activision are really pushing for zombies. You even saw with the marketing. Like most of the marketing for this game was for Blackout and zombies. Like multiplayer didn't even get the much more.
I got some ads, but yeah, it was like they were actually advertising zombies like on its own.
Yeah, like it was like almost 50-50 Blackout. Maybe not 50-50, but it was
probably because it was one of the only 3 modes they had. But still, they pushed for it. They were showing off, hey, zombies. We put work in this. Come check it out.
Yeah, and Jason said like, yeah, we're they're giving us a lot of resources. We're able to actually. I think they even said like this is their first time. I think Black Ops 3 is actually their first time, but like this is their first real time where they have their own asset maker team pretty much. They don't have to just use pretty much just use reused assets from multiplayer campaign. They can actually hire a team to make their own assets. Like that's a big deal.
Asset creations, yeah, it's a lengthy process and it's expensive.
Yeah, and you can tell
it's not a cheap thing to do.
And you can tell you can play the zombies on Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, and then the multiplayer campaign and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, these feel different. There's different assets here. There's different stuff that you don't see anywhere else in the game, and it's cool. And so we all thought that this would be the game where all that garbage would be fixed. And this is the worst one. And this is where you're supposed to like, this is the one that you said would be the most supported and is getting the least amount of support.
They lied to you.
They just straight up lied. Like it did straight up lie. And again, maybe their hands were tied and there was nothing else they could do. Yeah. Maybe that's easy possibility.
Yeah, that's a super common thing.
It's the gaming industry. That's how it works. Yep. And like you just have to play the PR game.
I don't care what the fuck happens. You say this or else.
Yeah, you have to play the PR game. I get it. I don't disrespect that. Well, I mean, I don't disrespect a developer team having to do that because of the way the industry works.
Because the guy said do this or you're fired.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
that's a very real thing that can happen to people.
That's literally what it is.
And it's gotten people fired in many cases.
Yeah. Could have gotten this guy fired. We don't know.
And ones we know and ones that don't.
Yeah. And so it just sucks, man. It just sucks. It's getting better and it's getting worse at the same time. It's like they are definitely fixing the game. They are being more open with how they're fixing the game. Really, I think what would really calm most people down, like 85% of the zombie community, which is a lot of people, is make a video. Treyarch, make a video. You're not listening to this, but if you are, Treyarch, make a video with Jason Blundell sitting on a couch and say, "Hey guys, I know we're on fire."
As fire is behind him.
Yeah, literally. Look, like it goes. You have like I feel like people don't understand how big of an impact that can make just seeing the face of the person making your game. Like just that has helped so much of the like.
So Overwatch is alive.
That's why Overwatch. That's one of the reasons why Overwatch is alive. It's one of the big reasons why Overwatch is alive.
It's because they choose to engage all the time.
Yep, and that like
and he doesn't have to really.
That's the thing. More engagement is never a bad thing. It's zero times have a fan base and you know what? You guys are being too supportive.
Yeah, you talk to us too much.
You guys are being too supportive and talking about your problems too much. Like no, that's not what we want. The communication. All right, I got to move on because this is a.
We'll move on to a funny / nightmare story.
Fine.
You know Shrek?
Heard of it.
You know Despicable Me?
Heard of it.
The producer of Despicable Me came out over the week and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be rebooting Shrek."
Mm-hmm. Wait, rebooting?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And Puss in Boots, by the way.
Cool.
Because what was the fucking quote? It was
It's been time. It's been enough time, right?
He was like, I want to find a way to revitalize this beloved series in a way that isn't just making another Shrek sequel.
I'm excited for Jack's Films to do this.
And I'm like, what the fuck? But then I think about it, of course they would do that because Illumination makes all the money dollars in the fucking world.
Yeah, it totally makes sense for Illumination to just...
And that bums me out because I hate most of their movies.
Same. What's a good Illumination movie?
Despicable Me 1 is an all right movie for what it is.
What's a good one? I can't think of any. They're doing the new Grinch one, right?
Yeah, and that came out, and I refuse to fucking see that. No,
but I love
people I know that I like worked on that thing, and I was like, I don't give a shit. I don't need this fucking movie.
Yeah, that's how I felt about when...
I also rewatched at work the fucking Fever Dream that is that Jim Carrey one.
The movie's good.
What the fuck is that movie? I thought I remembered that movie, and then I didn't, because as I was like in the middle of doing work, I looked up, and I got to the scene where they were force-feeding the fucking Grinch weird cheeses and making him chug eggnog. And I was very uncomfortable.
That movie...
That was for children.
No, the two movies...
What is that? Also, the prosthetics in that movie are horrible looking.
Look, the two
movies...
They
look like shit.
The two movies that influence our generation the most, I think, and the two most important movies of our generation
Cat in the Hat?
Are probably Cat in the Hat and Grinch.
Because that movie is actually fucking awesome.
Cat in the Hat
Because that movie doesn't give a single shit that it exists.
No.
Like, I was watching like a scene yesterday where it was... It was like, see, no, I'm not from your Earth. I'm from another dimension, but this Earth as well. And it's like, this is made in the Philippines. No, not your Philippines. I'm like, what?
That's so dumb.
And I'm like, yeah, this movie, that movie is postmodern. That is too crazy.
It's not even post. It's postmodern.
Yeah, it's from a different dimension, like the fucking cat is.
Yeah.
That movie came out and it made money.
It did. There's a video game, the PS2 game,
and I played it. I owned it for like a hot minute.
I never played it, but I watched Game Grumps play it. I watched Dan Harmon. Again, if you guys don't like Game Grumps or you're critical of Game Grumps, like
or don't like Dan Harmon,
or don't like watch them play it because it's real fun to watch both of them. It's really fun to watch Dan Harmon shit on his grandma while playing Cat in the Hat
live. They have a fucking body camera.
Yeah, the only time where they do face cam is when Dan Harmon shits on his own grandmother on Game Grumps,
and it says real in question marks in parentheses in the fucking title.
#real. Yeah.
Also, I do want to comment on it is really strange to see Shrek go from movies that are really popular with everybody to becoming pieces of shit that nobody watches anymore.
To the biggest meme
ever. To memes that got old, memes that came back, and to an ironic love and appreciation for Shrek 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah. Not only that, but
like there was some fucking video essay that I refuse to watch, but YouTube makes me want to watch it because YouTube fucking sucks. Where it's like, why Shrek 2 is a perfect sequel?
Yeah, I've seen this.
Because everyone's fucking seen it because YouTube algorithms are fucking crazy and everyone sees them.
I've seen the thumbnail.
And that video is like 900,000 views.
Of course. No,
Culture's really strange.
Somewhere between that timeline, Shrek entered the surreal memes and is now like,
and then everyone loves it again.
Very big.
Because Shrek 1 was always a good movie. Always a good movie.
All right. I haven't seen it in a minute.
It's still funny. It's still a good, funny movie.
All right. Who should do the music for the reboot of Shrek?
Smash Mouth.
Should it be Smash Mouth?
Yes.
What's the...
Because they embrace the meme wholeheartedly. But and they know it.
I don't know.
And I like that about them.
Here's what I want.
Because they're cool.
I want a reboot.
There are some good Smash Mouth songs that are not the memes.
I want a reboot with Illumination animation. Like terrible, terrible animation.
You want fucking Skillet.
Yes. No,
I want Imagine Dragons.
You know what? Imagine Dragons is perfect. I was gonna say, what's our modern day Smash Mouth?
Modern day Smash? Oh, fucking 21 Pilots.
21 Pilots.
That is the actual real answer.
21 Pilots is the real answer.
That's the real answer.
Can we get Tekashi?
And I made all those people mad. Now, fuck them. That band sucks.
It does. Can we do Tekashi 6ix9ine?
No, he's
did the intro.
He was forced too much.
All right.
He eats too many Skittles and gets stuck in his teeth.
Who's a not forced terrible person that we can?
That's a hard Grimes. I don't fucking know. She's forced because she's an industry plant, I guess. If you're a conspiracy guy.
No, I know the real answer. I know the real Mr. Jody High Roller Riff Raff himself.
You know what? Fuck it. No. That's too good. Put him in the movie.
Can he be Shrek?
Okay, you know how the end of Shrek 1 and 2, they all have like musical things at the end?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
He is at the end.
Yes.
But as him, but in like medieval garb, but still has his fucking bling on.
With shark
and his
teeth.
tattoos. And the shark teeth.
Yes. And for some reason, Strippy Red is his ward. Please?
He's a royal knight.
Yeah.
What's his royal steed? His royal steed is a Pink Panther.
That's pretty good.
That's it.
All right.
We wrote this fucking Illumination, man. Come pick us up.
Yeah. I'll write you I'll mail you in the invoice now. Just
pay me a $3.
Yeah, pay me at least $4.
Pay it out to Jody High Roller's biggest fan at gmail.com.
Oh man. All right, we gotta fucking what the hell? What the hell is this world?
Okay, in other Illumination news, which actually matters.
Is more?
Yeah. The animated Mario Brothers movie will be slated to come out in 2022, and Miyamoto is confirmed to still actually be involved in this fucking thing.
All right, cool. What do you think this movie will be?
Good? Mario Real?
Mario Real?
Which I think is what they're gonna go for. They're
gonna go for the Odyssey look, yeah.
I'd rather, if they're gonna make this, I'd rather them make a Mario Rabbids movie.
Yeah, why not?
Because they're gonna go for dumb little kids and general population shit, and they can't. And I don't want Mario to fucking speak a word other than "Let's a go" or "It's a me" or "Oh no." Make the Rabbids do dumb shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Make it like a semi-silent film like Wall-E do.
It's Illumination, right?
It's Illumination.
Oh, then yeah, they gotta pick up the Rabbids because like the whole thing is Illumination is mascot. Like that is their thing.
Yeah. Well, Minions took over the world for like 3 years,
and so having the next
one. I forgot they made Sing. Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
That movie's awful. I saw that.
Why? Oh, you have a sister.
I hang out with kids.
You hang out with kids all day.
Yeah, because Illumination made fucking Despicable Me, Secret Life of Pets. They're making a sequel to that too.
Was that movie good? That movie looked good.
They made a pug that was not representative of pugs, and I got mad.
Why? Did he live?
No, he looked like a fucking block. I got mad.
Yeah, I know you like pugs. I do not.
They've either been made like a weird caricature or like a bizarre shape.
Yeah. Just
make them how they look.
I'm on records multiple times saying that pugs are God's mistake.
It's totally no, they're humans' mistake. They're fucking ingrate. We made that mistake. Well, I'm saying why I love them because they deserve love still.
It's God's mistake for letting us create.
It's God's plan.
Oh man, I do things sometimes. What is it?
No, it's a lot of bad things.
It's a lot of bad things.
He says it twice, by the way, because he can't fucking write lyrics for shit.
Things.
His Ghost Rider went to In-N-Out that day. He got kind of full and he went to bed, and Drake finished the verse.
I like Drake a lot.
No, that's fair, but he can't write lyrics sometimes. And sometimes neither can his Ghost Riders.
Also, never forget the video of his producer of 40 Noah 40 talking about how like someone was interviewing him and talking about like, yeah, what's it like working with Drake? And one of the things he was saying was just like, yeah, it's really hard to like keep him on time. Like he just doesn't use the metronome ever. Like it was so funny.
That's a pulling out my hair moment. I'm like, yeah, of course, the biggest guy would be fucking a nightmare to work with as a producer.
Of course. I love Noah.
But to be fair, Noah does it because like they're like BFFs.
Oh no, for sure. And
that's why the Pusha T dig at him was like so good.
Yeah, that
just so visceral.
That team
and so unnecessary.
The Noah 40 Drake team is like
it's the Jay-Z Timbaland of our time.
Yeah, it really it's such a
it changed all music.
You can shit on Drake all you want. That
some of it is deserved because I've done it plenty of times.
Rapping Happy Birthday is totally deserved. I don't know who.
No, I mean like his manipulative songs. How they're like.
Oh, even that. Yeah.
Like that kind. Like what the fuck is this other big song? What's the big hit from his current album?
Oh, Kiki, Do You Love Me?
That song is so manipulative of like black people. It's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like it's culture vulturing his own label's dead person.
Oh no, I hate that song. I absolutely despise that song.
But it's like okay.
Charlamagne should talk about culture vulture with that song. Like not even jokes. Like that is actual bad.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know how we got the Drake. I want to talk about.
We're talking about Super Mario Brothers movie. We can talk about the other movie news that everyone actually cares about.
We'll talk about that one in a second.
That's gonna be we'll save that for the end. That's the one that I want to hear your thoughts on.
Break for my thoughts on a product review. Here's Lewis's 2-year late product review for a product that he doesn't need or shouldn't have bought.
A vibrator.
I need that. Or
for your back.
Yeah, man. I actually don't like massages at all, so that'd probably be terrible.
Have you gotten like a human massage before? I've never gotten one.
I do not like. I don't like. I was about to say robot massages.
Lewis, you're becoming me, and that's a bad thing.
That's what I meant by that was like those like massage things that you put on your back.
That's not what you mean. I know what you really mean, and you don't have to say it. I understand you. Right. Heart to heart, man to man. I know what you mean.
Anyways, I bought Apple AirPods.
You want to fuck GLaDOS?
I do real bad. That is so my type.
You want to fuck Wheatley.
Also true.
And his blue eye socket.
Those are both my types. Those are the extremes of my types. Is
Tracer Core. I'm gonna fuck the Tracer Core. Which Tracer Core would you like?
None.
To massage you?
None. I don't like massages.
Tracer Core.
Yeah, shut up.
I love that Tracer Core.
I bought the Apple AirPods and they're real good. That's my product review. I have an Android phone, so that's interesting. So, contrary to belief, is that the term?
Contrary to popular belief.
Popular belief.
That's like contrary to people believe the truth.
Contrary to the concept of belief.
Yeah.
Contrary to the existential concept of belief.
You're one of those people who believes like a Naruto.
Contrary to popular belief, Apple AirPods work with any device that can connect to Bluetooth audio. So not the Switch. End of podcast, I guess. No, yeah, I still don't know why they don't turn that on because that definitely it definitely could. The Switch definitely.
It was found like the day. It was like no, it has it.
It has it.
Just turn it on.
The Joy-Cons use Bluetooth. Whatever.
Yep.
Honestly, I think it's probably just something that like we can't figure out how to code Bluetooth connected for a controller and audio at the same time without it breaking.
It'll make it cost like $50 more. I don't know. Yeah. Ship it.
Yeah,
we'll do it live.
People like headphone jacks, right? All right, put it in there. I mean they're not wrong. I dropped the thing off. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I have the Google Pixel 2 XL, and I bought Apple AirPods.
Humble flex, but okay.
I bought it used. On fucking...
That's why I said it's truly humble.
It's truly humble. I bought Google Pixel 2 XL on Swappa. Go to swappa.com for used
Dude, you can't
phones.
say that. People will get You can't say that. You can't call them that anymore, dude. It's 2018. You can't.
Sorry. Dirty Jews. All right, so...
So loud.
The Apple AirPods are interesting on Android. I had to first of all, if you want to use them correctly, you have to download an app that's not made by Apple. I don't know. Just type in AirPods in the Google Play Store, and it's the first one. Someone made an app because here's something interesting about the AirPods is there's no way to see the battery on them unless you have an Apple device connected to it. And
what if you plug them into like a computer?
Now here's the thing. The only Apple devices that work because I have a MacBook Pro, but I have the 2015 one, and it's still running. What is this? El Capitan. I think I'm on El Capitan.
El Capitan, my Capitan.
Yeah, I'm still on El Capitan. So
is the next one going to be Seaman?
The Sierra, and then after that is High Sierra. I think that's the newest one.
Why did it go from Captain to like mountain name?
I don't know. They always do pictures of mountains.
I do like White Whale, or like something like that. Because Android has like all the food shit.
Yeah, which is cool. I'm wondering what Q's gonna be. It has to be
kumquat
quesadilla.
Oh,
it has to be quesadilla. My favorite dessert.
It'd be quetzalcoatl. That's for all the Mexicans out there.
Okay, I'm not one of those.
That's the god of the sun. I believe the Mayans believed in.
Excuse me, I voted for Trump. You can't.
All right, you don't know what those are.
Yeah.
Those.
Is it fun? Okay, I got bored of my own review. It's good. Go buy them if you want. If not,
if you have $180 lying around.
If you have $180 lying around,
just burning a massive money hole in your pocket.
They're really good. They sound good. They're very convenient, and when you get them to work, they work great. And sometimes they don't work perfectly, and that's fine.
Okay, quick funny thing that I'm also going to put in this fucking podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know Snoop Dogg.
Heard of him.
Are you aware, and I'm glad that the marketing company was aware of this, Are you aware of Snoop Dogg's immense love for Spyro the Dragon?
You've talked about this before.
Yeah, because
I'm only aware from you. Yeah, because Spyro came out today, right?
Yeah, it came out today, and they were talking about like they teased it. They made a big like Spyro the Dragon drone, and they announced that they were making it to fly in a video to give him the drone and his copy of the game to Snoop Dogg.
Oh my god!
And that video exists. You can go watch it.
Thank you for telling me this.
Please go. Yeah, there's a fucking picture of Snoop in a full Adidas fucking red tracksuit posing with the Spyro the Dragon, and it makes me very happy.
I'm looking at this right now. Just guys, Google.
It is such a good picture. Go to Snoop Dogg's fucking Twitter or Instagram. Probably has it up there.
Oh, perfect. Oh my god, this is so real.
This is when life is good.
Spyro wearing a chain.
Yeah, he has a fucking chain of Spyro. That was the thing happened. And I was like, wait, you're fucking Spyro? I was like, hell yeah, that's my little cuz. I'm like, yeah, I love culture. It's the best when it crosses over in this weird way.
That's so good.
That's Activision doing a good thing.
That's Activision actually doing a good thing. Now I'm just waiting for the Switch release. Cause God damn it, I want to play these Spyro games.
Oh yeah, people are trying to figure out what the fuck happened to that.
They just stopped talking about it.
That's why.
It'll
people are trying to go, where the fuck did it go?
It's simple. It's simple. There are already a million games coming out this year. They can calm down on the.
But them just even saying, "Hey, moving it to spring would be enough." Just Radio Silence is like, what? Why?
They haven't even confirmed that it's coming out yet.
Yeah, because they said, "Oh, we're making one," and then they said
they don't have. They don't have to. I think they're waiting for what they're gonna.
Oh
do
no, they said like they had it in mind.
Yeah.
With like something vague like that or some shit.
Yeah, because look, the game just came out, so they want all the hype to be about the game on the PS4 right now, and it's on Xbox One, right?
Yeah,
only on PS4 right
both
now.
consoles.
Okay. Is it on PC yet?
No, I don't think.
Crash came to PC when
later,
it came out
right?
to everything else. Because at first Crash was only on the PS4, and then the day that it was released on everything, it was released on Xbox, PC, and Switch. And so I thought that that's how Spyro was going to work.
You could open Steam right now and check.
I'm not on a PC. Oh, I could still.
You can open Steam.
I have Steam on my Mac. Why would I do that then?
I can talk about the kind of small. It's a big story, but we don't have enough to talk about between me and you.
Okay.
Microsoft acquiring 2 companies, but the big one being Obsidian Entertainment.
Yeah, I saw
which most people who really only played one of their games would be Fallout New Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Which is one of the, I would say, the best Fallout game.
As the longer time gets on, people love that RPG because it's a very good one.
Yeah. So
but they've been busy after that game going, fuck Bethesda and ZeniMax software, that stuff sucked.
Mm-hmm.
And making their own games, the Pillars of Eternity series, making Wasteland 2. I'm working on Wasteland 3 at the moment.
I remember those games.
Because they're in the business of making CRPGs.
Yeah.
Of just video games that use tabletop RPG rules. Because that market existed, but was not being fed at all.
No.
And then Pillars 1 showed, oh, there are people really want this.
Pretty much the 360. Like after New Vegas came out, all like the 360
Obsidian went, fuck this, we're going to make what we used to make that we're good at.
Yeah.
And those games, from what I've seen, are pretty, I actually would love to play, because they're on console now. I want to play Wasteland 1's on like Switch now.
Is it?
Yeah, Wasteland 1.
Yeah, you're right. I see it
they ported Wasteland and Pillars of Eternity to consoles, and I'd like to try Wasteland.
I was going to say both all the Wasteland series and Pillars also like goes on sale on Steam, I believe, all the time.
Yeah, because they were not that expensive when they came out.
Can you run Wasteland 1 on your PC?
Original Wasteland was like an 80s game.
Yeah.
But like, no, Wasteland 2 was like...
Or Wasteland 2, I mean.
Probably not.
Okay.
My laptop's too old. But I'd love to play like Wasteland 2 on a Switch would be like an interesting... A CRPG that's all reading.
Yeah.
Would be an interesting game to play on the Switch.
I'm still...
As long as the text size is good.
Because I believe...
Because like Diablo on mobile, like the Switch version of Diablo, the only problem is that in handheld mode, the text is too small.
Yes, I agree.
But that's kind of it.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering how it is for handheld for the Switch version.
I'm still baffled that Civ 6 is on the Switch.
Oh yeah, it runs at like a frame rate.
I don't even know.
But it's playable. You can play it.
I have no idea the
that's crazy.
Quality of that game.
Oh, you haven't looked at it?
Yeah,
it has some issues.
I don't. I like Civ 5.
I've never liked a Civ game.
I don't think those are your kind of games. Do you like 24-hour Monopoly games?
I like Monopoly when it does all the math for me.
That's kind of what it's not even. It's like I don't even know.
I know what those games are. I played those games. I like those games. I don't like Civ.
Okay.
I like the Civ game where Gandhi's AI was broken and he nuked you.
Got it.
That's Civ 4. You know about that? You know about that big old
Civ 4.
The big old meme and joke, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was real. Because if you left the nation of India alone, who was ruled by Gandhi would declare war on you because AI was fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Because And
Gandhi declaring war is a hilarious thing.
So funny. All right, we gotta talk about the big movie, the big dick movie in the room.
Monster Hunter, the movie. That one makes me sad.
Let's not talk about that one.
Because it's Capcom giving no fucks and giving it to the fucking RE people.
You know what I want? I want a Mega Man movie, but I want the...
No, you don't.
But I want the Proto Man version of it.
Oh, the really cool video they made?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we all want that. That will never happen.
That will, 0% chance.
It's too good to happen, so it won't.
It's too good. Capcom, and they're trying to make us feel good again. They won't go that far.
They won't officially endorse the Proto Men to make anything.
I want them to so bad. I just want Capcom to retweet the Proto Men's like anything.
They probably can't. Which they could, because they fucking made that Mega Man Cross Street Fighter game official.
Yeah.
That was a fan game.
I know, yeah. Capcom is all about let me rephrase that. Capcom is sometimes about the fans.
Because they shut down that Mega Man Maker program, which is, you ever fuck around with that?
No, but I know what it is.
It's so awesome. You should really touch it and get a hold of it.
You need to play that first-person Mega Man arena shooter that's on.
I want the one that the Metroid Prime guys were making that doesn't exist anymore.
I think that's what it was. It was it was running off the Quake 2 engine.
No, I'm talking about the one that was made by the Metroid Prime guys that played like that.
The
real one that they were making.
We've had this conversation.
That I wish came out.
All right. So, Pokemon.
I'm so mad that I heard them using that fucking melody in that like minor tone. I'm so mad that every movie does it.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this thing is based off a license. Let's use the main theme, but in a minor key for nostalgia. And it's so fucking trite. But it sounded good, so whatever.
All right. First, initial thoughts on this trailer. Will this movie be terrible or okay? Because those are the only options.
It could be good.
It could be good.
Like, not even okay. I mean, it could be like a good, entertaining movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I could see it.
I'm surprised. I thought you were...
Because there's more attention to detail than I was expecting.
Guys, we got to do a pause real quick. Because Steven Crowder just uploaded a video called Hate Speech.
Fucking cut this. Shut up.
Second, it changed my mind series. I got to pause and watch
Fucking cut this out of the podcast.
I won't. All right, continue.
I'm mad. No, fuck you. Cut that out of the podcast. Wasted all the time for no joke, for no laugh.
It's only for me. All right, yeah. So Pokemon the movie, what is Detective Pikachu?
Pokemon the movie already exists. You can't call it that.
Right. Pokemon Detective Pikachu, played by, starring our favorite Deadpool. The only Deadpool.
That's the thing. A lot of people forgot. We talked about it in the podcast and I talked about it. He was already cast a while ago. That was a known story.
We've talked about this. We talked about it.
Yeah, it was known already.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I forgot.
I forgot that Legendary Films making this.
Oh, I didn't forget that.
I remember
when they announced that.
What we were getting was like a Japanese studio was going to make it and he was being paid for like the dub over.
Nope.
I thought we were getting like the Attack on Titan movie situation.
Nope, this is a
real... It's like a low budget, like a lower budget Japanese studio making it.
No, I even remember when they said that, like, yeah, American made.
Because I forgot that.
Yeah.
That we're getting like, oh no, American studios are going to make this like actual money. Which is why looking at it, I was like, oh fuck, it's like a real movie.
Yeah, you're right. It could be good.
It looks like a real movie.
What are your thoughts on Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, hearing him? And
I got used to it.
Yeah.
I was fine with it. I actually think Danny DeVito was a bad choice. For what they're going for, it was a bad choice. Yeah. It's funnier because haha, and but he's too cartoony for what they're going for.
Yeah. I have a picture. It's simply I'll show Andres, but I'm sure you could find it easily on Twitter or on the internet. It's simple picture of a cute Pikachu holding an open bottle of booze and simply saying, "My wife left me."
Oh yeah, I've seen that picture.
Yeah.
I've seen that picture.
It's a Detective Pikachu. It's a Pikachu with a detective hat opening I think it looks like ketchup, but
it's beer to him.
It just says, "My wife left me" in tiny, tiny font.
The biggest thing that everyone was talking about with this movie is not the fact that it's a movie that exists. It's that it's the art style that Pokemon are in.
What are your thoughts on that? Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it looks terrible. That's my thoughts. Like Charizard looks terrible.
I like how Charizard looks actually.
Wow, interesting.
I like how it looks like a fucked up monster. All right. That's what he is.
You're right.
But at the same time, okay, it's weird. When I first saw it and I went, what? Like the whole trailer the first time.
Yeah, your mouth was open agape the entire time.
I didn't hate any of it at first.
Same. That was weird.
And that's the biggest shock. I didn't hate it at first glance.
Yeah.
And that's like impressive to me.
When does this movie come out? Next year, right?
No, next year. Yeah. Cool. Slated for next year. Yeah. And some of them, like the fucked up style, I think, because some of them have the uncanny effect.
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime works to his benefit.
Yes.
Immediately.
Yeah. No, that was like
Mr. Mime was already a creepy dude.
That scene was like that. Like, okay, so I like Pikachu's animation a lot.
The fur I have to get used to, and some shots look really good. Sometimes it looks like
it just looks unfinished, but it definitely.
But it's clear it's not. It's just it's new. It's just a different style that we're not used to.
Maybe I have a feeling.
It comes next year. They're not gonna like redo that many.
No. Well, it might. You saw the Venom trailers even within like a month. They were like couple months after after those trailers came out. There was the animation.
That's because Sony sucks shit.
Maybe.
Legendary like at least finishes their movies.
You're right. So maybe not.
They don't make all good movies, but they finish their movies.
Either way, I like the look of Pikachu. I like his style a lot.
He looks a lot better when they give him his hat.
Like what I like most about the art style and like seeing like Pikachu, especially like the easiest example of this is like how realistic he kind of looked, and then you see his tail, and it's like very cartoony.
It's still kind of jaggedy, but it still has the fur on it.
Yeah, but it's like perfectly.
Remember,
pointed.
Pikachu it's an electric rat.
Yeah,
he's a rat.
And so seeing that like perfectly pointed cartoony tail with a kind of realistic everything else.
It's uncanny, but I'm getting used to it.
It was interesting. Yeah, it was definitely different. And I liked it a lot.
I love Bulbasaur's look.
I like Bulbasaur.
But okay, one thing was for this movie, I don't mind that. What are we marketing? 151. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Yeah,
but I was happy. There were some of like the background props which were really fun to look at because those are like, holy shit, those are some fun props.
Yeah.
There were some Pokemon that they showed off like that were fully modeled in that movie that I'm like, you put them in the movie, huh? They're not Gen 1. They're not that like Pachirisu is like not Pachirisu, the fucking flying squirrel electric one is in there.
Oh,
from Black and White.
Yeah.
Is in there. I saw him for a second. They had Morlul, the mushroom, in there.
What gen is that?
That's like Gen 6, I think.
That's way past
X and
me.
Y.
I just stopped with Emerald. So.
Morlul's on, like no, Gen 5. That's Gen 5. Morlul's from Gen 5.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, he's fairy type. No, Gen 6.
Okay.
And then they had Greninja in there. He's a big fan favorite, but he's from newer gens, which I was surprised by. I saw new Lucario, which we'll probably get him.
Here's what
it seemed like a Pancham next to a very upsetting wanted poster for a missing Squirtle, which made me very sad and very upset. Was interesting. Like, oh, they're going for more than I thought.
Yeah.
They're trying more than I thought they were going to.
Here's what I want.
It's not just a cash in.
Here's what I want.
They're trying a lot.
I want this movie to do really well.
It's gonna do well. I'm gonna fucking see it.
I want it to do well enough.
I am going to see this movie.
I'm gonna see this movie. I want it to do well and be good enough to make. So okay, because here's what I want. I want it to do well enough to where they're gonna want to make a sequel, right? And then I want them to go to different region. Obviously, easy plot, right?
Well, what they're doing, you can tell this movie, they're not doing regions. They're just like, oh, it's a town. It's just Pokemon big city.
Maybe
because they didn't name a region.
Okay,
because they don't have to.
You're right.
Because remember in Pokemon, at least after Gen 1, they have Pokemon that are from other gens in that region as well.
Yeah, you're right.
And some more than like Black and White. So his whole thing was, no, we're not doing that for this gen.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Black and White's like, oh, we're doing like 150 Pokemon or whatever. All of them are going to be new. That's why that's why the bad ones are really bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the good ones are pretty good.
But
all the regions always mix Pokemon. That happens.
I want this movie to do well enough for them to want to make a sequel with different Pokemon in the sequel. Obviously, that's the easiest thing to do. Just add different. There's a lot of Pokemon.
There are 700 of those motherfuckers out there.
Easy to just do that.
And then, some of my favorites are too obscure.
And then I want to like it the first one enough to make me want to see the second one.
Where's my boy Krogunk at?
Where is Sableye?
People actually like Sableye. Japan loves Sableye.
I love Sableye, dude.
Japan loves Sableye.
Yeah.
That's why he got a mega, because Japan loves Sableye.
I didn't know that Japan likes
He's like a German gremlin that like steals light or some shit. I don't know. He's popular. I think he's Garbo, but people love him.
I always love Sableye.
I hate Sableye. Stupid.
But yeah, this movie, I hope it's good. That's my thing. It looks promising.
Although, okay,
I'm surprised.
The ones Jigglypuff looks fucking terrible.
Jigglypuff looks not great.
It's mainly because why do they give the fur on the body so much volume along with the swoop?
Yeah.
And she looks like... You ever seen like those creepypasta like YouTube videos with that Pokemon in them?
Mm-hmm.
She looks like one of those. Jesus. Like creepy real Pokemon.
Yeah, you're right.
Which, like so does Psyduck.
Oh, Psyduck.
They did Psyduck dirty. But I kind of like it looks like a fucked up monster.
See, the Psyduck one I get.
But I love Psyduck.
The Charizard
but then he has like a realistic, he has like a real human tongue. It's fucked up.
Yeah. The Charizard one I'm not a fan of, but whatever.
Maybe because I don't like Charizard.
I don't mind Charizard.
I don't like Charizard. People love Charizard.
I don't love Charizard
so much. Yes. He's in everything. Mm-hmm. He is the most, like, one of the most popular Pokemon ever. I'm like, whatever on him.
Yeah.
He is loved by so many people.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Of all time?
Of all time. Out of 700,000 Pokemon.
Give me like a legit, like a region or starters or type. That's too much.
Yeah.
Remember,
it's easy for me.
I like a lot of Pokemon. Right, I've played most of those games.
All right, then first 3 gens, favorite Pokemon.
First 3 gens?
Like out of all the first 3 gens. So I can't go any farther than that. The
Squirtle evolutionary line is pretty cool. I really like I like Sandshrew. Sandshrew's a little cutie. Mm-hmm. I like Butterfree.
Butterfree's classic.
I
like Latios and Latias a lot.
I think they're whatever. They're fine. I like Articuno a whole bunch.
Articuno's awesome.
Articuno's the best elemental bird.
You're correct.
Fuck what everyone said. Design-wise, at least.
Oh, yeah.
And meta-wise, he's the worst. No, he's not. Back in Gen 1, fucking Moltres was the worst.
Moltres was
by far. Zapdos was king dick for like 3 gens in competitive. I love legendary dogs, all really good.
What was your favorite dog, man?
Suicune.
Fair.
Entei's really close.
I like
Entei's really close.
I like Entei a lot, but probably
because
Suicune.
the fucking design of his back being a thundercloud is top tier design. It is so good. With Suicune, I love his weird diamond thing.
I have a visceral reaction to
Feraligatr is my baby boy. If I could have one be real, I would have one right now. Totodile is the shit.
I have a really?
Totodile, that line is the shit.
Oh, here's
Totodile, Crocodile, and Feraligatr are the shit. They're awesome.
Here's a question. Best starter for Gen 3.
Gen 3?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like all of them that much. But the actual answer is Mudkip.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because Bird is... Like, Muay Thai Bird is kind of cool,
Mm-hmm.
but I got sick of him really fast.
I had played... when I played...
Although Trico's pretty dope, but...
Yeah, I played Trico when I played Emerald. And fuck, I have a deep emotional attachment to Trico.
I like him because the Mr. Dungeon games make me really sad.
What's also that too?
What's the second one? The second Trico after Trico? That's one that everyone actually likes.
Yeah, I don't remember the names. It's been
The third one nobody really gives a shit about. The one with the weird like balls of mucus on its back.
Yeah, no, the second one's better.
Because he has the cool fucking like Bancho leaf in his mouth.
You're correct. Sophomore Trico is better. I don't remember what his name is though.
It's because his story is so sad in Mr. Dungeon.
But when I
so tragic.
When I played Sapphire, I played Torchic, and man, Blaziken, I love.
He's fucking broken.
I love Blaziken.
He's such a good Pokemon.
So good, like too good.
Well, he's still really good, but it's like at the time for competitive, it was pretty much fucking Swampert ruled the meta.
So he
was so good in that.
I have a weird visceral reaction when I see Regis.
Oh, I hate the Regis.
No, I don't like.
I hate them all.
But here's why I have, because I've talked about this before. Is the Reggie, like finding the Regis in that game is what made me.
A lot of people love that. Yeah.
Like that, because it was a thing that I've never seen before in video games ever before that.
Yeah.
And so having to wait, there's secrets to this that I have to figure out myself, and then I do, and it's like, oh, I did it right, like that. It's like, oh, I did it wrong. I gotta restart it again. Like
fucking ice cube for your reward.
Yeah.
Although I love Regigigas because in one of the anime movies they gave him a really funny noise when he talks.
That was the one. That was the one after my time, I believe, right?
No, he's like the King Reggie. Remember the one that's like white and gold?
That's after me.
Not probably in Emeralds. He probably came out then.
No, it wasn't. I played Emerald.
Are you sure he wasn't in Gen 3?
No, the Gen 3 was only the...
It was only the 3?
Yeah, it was
the trio?
only the 3, yeah.
Huh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like in Gen 3 after Emerald.
I think that was 4 then. Because I have a lot of...
Do you like Groudon? Who's your favorite Groudon or Kyogre? Trick question. They both fucking suck. They got really cool... No, Primal Kyogre is really fucking cool.
I like...
Have you seen the Primals?
I like Zigzagoon.
Really?
I like Zigzagoon.
You like Zigzagoon?
I like Zigzagoon.
This is like Zigzagoon. Hey, everyone. I like Zigzagoon.
Here's why I like Zigzagoon.
Jump this dude.
I like Zigzagoon because every time I played... no, isn't it? You find or in Emerald and Sapphire that someone gives you a Zigzagoon or trades you a Zigzagoon that has an item finder on it.
I never traded Pokemon in the fucking games.
And
I caught all mine. They're my friends and I love them.
Yeah, but I think his name was Token. Yeah, his name was Token. And he
was he black and played the bass?
Yeah, he was and he did. And
I've seen it.
Token would find items, and I remember loving. I always.
Oh, you mean the ability item pickup? The ability's called pickup.
Yeah. That's what it is.
It's a good ability for early game for sure.
And I remember finding that Pokemon, and then his name was Token, and then I remember it's like, nope, you are in my party forever. Like I have again emotional attachments.
Sure, that's. Yeah, my favorite Pokemon aren't good ones.
Yes,
sometimes they are.
I never fought you about Sableye.
Yeah, well, Sableye became kind of good when he first got his Mega.
No idea,
but.
Pass me.
I
everything
love,
on the DS1 and
I love Miss Magius so much. I love.
All right, we're just jacking off about Pokemon now.
I could do that forever.
Yeah.
I love the designs.
I can stop. It's fine.
That's why I'm so mad about the new Pokemon games. Yeah. Pokemon Let's Go makes me angry.
Why?
Oh, we don't have the time. Because I could be rational and actually explain to you, but. Yeah, we don't have the time, and all the hate for that game is overly negative in a way that's irrational.
Yeah, I do want to play a new Pokemon game.
I have my legitimate. And you have
reasons. To remember, also your hate for that game. You also have to remember where I am as a Pokemon player. I haven't played a single Pokemon game since Emerald and Sapphire.
So they're marketing to, and I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. I haven't played any of the DS.
I've lived so many years where they went, oh, we're making for those people too. I'm like, fuck those people. They gave up. Make it for us. They stuck around.
I didn't give up. I just never. I was too young to buy.
But you know what I mean.
On my own. Yeah. You're right.
So it's like, hey, let's make this for the thing for the people who stopped caring.
Yeah,
I
never.
But no, we're still here.
Yeah.
What about us?
That's the thing.
And that keeps happening.
Here's my thing.
It keeps happening, dude. It keeps falling down the stairs.
But you also have to remember, like, it's not like this is the only Pokemon. We're getting it. You're getting the Pokemon you want next year.
We've got no word on it. What it's going to be.
You're right.
Like
what if it's the Let's Go Gen 3?
And like Pokemon Sun and Moon, like I'm like Ultra, like they have a lot of problems still.
Yeah.
That don't need to be there. Like they're still too handholding.
What if the 2019 Pokemon is a Let's Go Johto?
I'm gonna shit because it's probably gonna be like, hey, we're remaking Gen 4.
Oh.
It's like that's the easy. It's not the easy version because like remakes are actually really hard to do.
Yeah.
That's why like the best game in the series is still the best Pokemon games in the series.
You always say Heart Gold,
Soul Silver.
Yeah.
Or if you love the story, I've never played them, but I believe people are the Black and White games.
Yeah, I haven't played. I don't know.
Black and White 1, people like those games. People love Black and White games. I still never played Gen 5.
All right, I'm gonna stop. We have moved. Whatever. I don't know. I have no words. Let me see. Let's sit here for 10 minutes while I try to figure out a single word to end this podcast on.
Avengers 4 is gonna be a fucking long movie.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be longer than the one you saw. So have fun with that.
I'm excited.